Cadence was a city of song. Every brick, every cobblestone thrummed with music. Towers soared, echoing with wind chimes. Fountains danced, their waters singing. Life in Cadence was a symphony, and at its heart lived Elara.
I am the Songweaver. My voice holds magic. I can mend broken hearts with a lullaby, spark courage with a battle hymn. My songs are the city's lifeblood, flowing through its streets, weaving magic into every corner.
But lately, a shadow had fallen over Cadence. A discordant note had wormed its way into the city's melody. It jarred, it scraped, it threatened to unravel the very fabric of their existence. Elara knew that if she didn't act quickly, both she and Cadence would be lost. The citizens felt it too. Their once joyful melodies became hesitant, uncertain. The vibrant colors of the city seemed to dim, replaced by a muted grayness. Fear took root in their hearts, whispering that their beloved city was dying.
I can't bear to see my city suffer. I must find the source of this dissonance.
She retreated to the sanctuary of sound, a hidden chamber deep beneath the city. Here, surrounded by the echoing melodies of generations past, she poured her dwindling magic into finding the source of the dissonance. Days bled into nights, her voice grew hoarse, her throat raw. But she couldn't give up, not while Cadence was fading.
Finally, a flicker of insight, a vision, hazy but undeniable. It showed me a distant land shrouded in shadow. This was the source, I realized. I need help.
Leaving the safety of Cadence filled Elara with trepidation. The world outside was vast and unknown, but she clung to the hope that she could find help, that she could find a way to restore the harmony. Her journey led her through whispering forests and across windswept plains.
I met Ronan first, a gruff, solitary wanderer. He carried a lute that seemed to hum with forgotten stories. He was initially wary of me and my quest, but when I spoke of the dissonance, of the fading music, he saw the truth in my eyes. He agreed to help.
I see it now, Elara. I'll help you.
Next, she encountered Lyra, a young woman who spoke the language of animals. Lyra was a whirlwind of energy, her laughter as bright as the sun. She too felt the pain of the world's discord.
I pledge my loyalty to you, Elara. I'll guide us with the wisdom of the wild.
Finally, they found Kale, a master craftsman whose creations resonated with a quiet strength.
With a heavy heart, I join your cause. My skilled hands are ready to fight for the harmony we yearn for.
Their journey was fraught with peril. The dissonance grew stronger the further they traveled from Cadence. It manifested in monstrous beasts, twisted by the discord, their roars a cacophony of pain. It warped the very land itself, creating treacherous chasms and perilous storms.
My lute sings songs of protection, soothing the savage hearts of our pursuers.
Lyra, with her animal companions, guided them through treacherous landscapes, their senses keen to the dangers lurking in the shadows.
Follow me, friends. My animal companions will keep us safe.
Kale, with his sturdy craftsmanship, built them shelter and forged them weapons, each creation imbued with a strength that defied the surrounding chaos.
These tools will protect us. Stay strong, everyone.
But it was Elara's spirit that held them together. Even as her voice faltered, even as the dissonance chipped away at her magic, she never gave up hope. She sang to them, stories of Cadence, of the beauty that once was, of the harmony they fought to restore.
We must keep going. Cadence needs us. The harmony must be restored.
As they journeyed, Elara began to piece together the truth about the dissonance. It wasn't just a random force of nature, it was a deliberate act, a corruption emanating from the heart of their world. They reached the heart of the corrupted land, a desolate wasteland devoid of all life and beauty. The air crackled with raw, untamed magic, a stark contrast to the harmonious melodies of Cadence. At the center of it all stood a towering obsidian structure. It pulsed with a dark energy, a discordant symphony of its own.
As we drew closer, I was bombarded by visions. I saw the history of Cadence, but not as I knew it. I saw the city's founders not as benevolent creators, but as power-hungry sorcerers. They didn't unite people with music, they enslaved them with it. The dissonance wasn't a recent corruption. It was the city's dark legacy, buried but never truly gone.
And then she saw him, a man cloaked in shadow, his eyes burning with a cold fire. He was the conductor of this symphony of discord, the puppet master pulling the strings of the city's fate. and to her horror, she recognized him. He was a face from Cadence's past, a name whispered in hushed tones. He was the city's founder, long thought lost.
The truth hit me like a physical blow. The dissonance wasn't an external threat, it was an internal one, woven into the very fabric of Cadence.
Inside the obsidian structure, the dissonance was almost unbearable. It pressed down on them, a physical weight threatening to crush their spirits. But Ilara wouldn't be deterred. She had come too far, sacrificed too much. She would face the source of this corruption, even if it meant her destruction.
We confronted the founder in a vast, echoing chamber. He stood before us, a figure of immense power, his very presence a symphony of discord. He sneered at our attempts to reason with him, his laughter echoing through the chamber like shards of broken glass.
You fools! You think you can stop me? I will twist the city's magic, bend it to my will. Cadence will be a tool of control, not a haven of harmony. I will use the dissonance to enslave not just Cadence, but the entire world. They will all dance to my tune.
Ilara knew she had to stop him, but his power was overwhelming.
I fought bravely, my music a beacon of light against the encroaching darkness.
With my animal companions, I launched a furious assault.
I fought with the strength of 10 men, my creations flashing with defiant light.
Ilara stood defiant against the founder, his shadowy figure towering over her.
This isn't over. I will find a way to end this, no matter the cost.
Ilara was the last one standing. Her companions lay scattered around her, their life force draining away. The founder advanced, his eyes gleaming with cruel triumph. He reached for her, his touch promising unimaginable pain.
You cannot win. The dissonance is a part of this city, a part of you. You cannot destroy it without destroying yourself.
He was right. Ilara could feel the truth of his words in every fiber of her being. The dissonance was a part of Cadence, a part of her, but she also knew that it didn't have to control them. They could choose a different song, a different path. Gathering all her remaining strength, she began to sing. It was a whisper at first, a faint melody against the cacophony of the founder's magic. But it grew stronger, clearer, infused with all her love for Cadence, for the world, for the harmony she so desperately craved. Her song resonated through the chamber, through the obsidian structure, through the very fabric of Cadence itself. It was a song of hope, of resilience, of the enduring power of beauty in the face of darkness. The founder reeled back, his face contorted in pain. His hold on the dissonance wavered, his control slipping. He had underestimated her, he realized too late. He had underestimated the power of a song sung from the heart. Ilara poured everything into her song, her pain, her fear, her love, her hope. And as she sang, she felt herself fading, her life force draining away. With a final, heart-wrenching note, Ilara's song reached its crescendo. When the light faded, Ilara was gone. Only silence remained. Then, slowly, tentatively, music returned to Cadence. The jarring dissonance was gone, replaced by a melody, bittersweet but undeniably beautiful. It was Ilara's song, her final act of love for her city, echoing through the streets, through the hearts of its people.
We mourn her loss, but we also feel a profound sense of gratitude. She has given us the greatest gift imaginable, the gift of harmony.
Ronan, Lyra, and Kale awoke, weak but alive. They returned to Cadence, forever changed by their journey. The Songweaver was gone, but her song lived on. In the aftermath, Cadence entered a new era. Gone were the days of blind trust in its founders, in the belief that their city was immune to darkness. Ilara's sacrifice had taught them a valuable lesson, that harmony was not a given but a choice, a constant struggle against the forces of discord that existed within them all. They vowed to honor Ilara's memory, not just in words, but in actions. They tore down the statues of their founders, replacing them with gardens and schools, places of growth and learning. Music remained at the heart of Cadence, but it had taken on a new meaning. They embraced all forms of music, from the joyous to the melancholic, for they knew that true harmony encompassed all emotions, all experiences. They established the Songweavers Academy, a place where young musicians could hone their craft, not to gain power, but to serve their community. Generations passed. Cadence thrived, a testament to Ilara's sacrifice. Her story became legend, passed down from parent to child, a reminder of the city's past and a beacon of hope for its future. The Songweaver's Lament, as her final song came to be known, became an integral part of Cadence's musical tradition. Every year on the anniversary of her sacrifice, they would gather in the city square and sing her song, their voices blending together in a symphony of remembrance and gratitude.
Even in the face of overwhelming darkness, a single voice, a single song can make a difference.
Ilara's story transcended time. And so, the city of Cadence lived on, its streets alive with music, its people forever grateful for the sacrifice of the Songweaver, her legacy echoing through the ages, an unending song of hope and harmony.